With that new round of stimulus checks now on the horizon, you might be wondering exactly where is that money coming from?
Well, our Washington correspondent Joe St. George breaks down exactly what you need to know.
This is the U.S. Mint headquarters in Washington, D.C., quite literally the building in charge of printing money. But when it comes to where stimulus and unemployment money comes from, the printing press, or the U.S. Mint, actually isn't involved at all. But in order for Congress to pass these trillion-dollar laws that eventually results in real money in your wallet, the Treasury Department has to borrow the money. Unlike you or me, the Treasury Department can borrow as much as they want. They can borrow money from private investors, foreign entities, and other governments. Basically, the Treasury Department issues a bond or a note that is really an IOU, promising to pay back the money with a little bit of interest one day. But the biggest buyer of these IOUs right now is an entity called the Federal Reserve. They have the power to create money. But again, they aren't printing anything. Instead, they are simply typing a number into their computer, updating their spreadsheet, and like magic, a digital currency is borrowed by the Treasury Department. All that borrowing gives the Treasury Department the ability to issue those stimulus checks. So, is there a risk to all of this? Well, there is a word that scares economists. The word is inflation. That's when there's too much money in circulation and there aren't enough goods. That's when money becomes nearly worthless, like in some third world countries where pictures like this emerge. Now, economists don't believe we're at risk for that right now, as long as all of this is managed correctly and our economy is still producing more than we are borrowing. And while all of this may sound complicated, that's how you get the stimulus check. In Washington, I'm Joe St. George.